The Pacific Coast Highway, from Los Angeles to Vancouver, arguably the greatest motorcycle road trip the United States has to offer, and has been sitting on my bucket list for the past 13 years. Since opportunity and adventure are taking my wife and I back to the Midwest, I can think of no better way to pay tribute to the West Coast as we say goodbye to the friends we leave behind. Today on Open Roads. Ferries, farewells,
Would it be weird if I sucked on your camel pack?
and finally,
Guess where I am?
we had a welcomed lazy start before packing up for the day's ride. For those interested, this is how I pack up the bike for a camping road trip. Time for lunch.
I haven't owned the camera long enough to know what one button is. Honey. Superfood. What's up, honey? And this cartoon. The Pink Panther. Honey on a cracked pepper and olive oil.
Olive oil,
Triscuit.
cracked pepper Triscuit.
You can Photoshop someone's head exploded.
Tastes like a sweet Triscuit.
Honey on a honeygram? It's too much honey! That's too much! This is good. Honey and dark chocolate, huh?
Honey on a grape.
Honey on a grape. It's a little too sweet.
Honey on an almond.
No honey on it. Sorry.
Honey on a pea. You're doing it?
Said it was doing it.
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard. It's happening. Luckily, honey won that one. But mustard tried. There was a part in the middle where it's like, let me out.
A fight in your mouth.
Yeah, I was. And the whole time I'm trying to reconcile it with honey mustard. I want to see like how they got there. I think it's doable. Yeah.
So we just pulled off the road, and you probably can't see it because it's too far away. But we're in Port Angeles, and we're at basically the edge of Washington. Victoria, yep. So that's the island, and then across that is Vancouver on the other side of Victoria.
Oh, but that's still Canada, right?
That's still Canada, yep.
Yeah. So it's another country that ain't Mexico. First time I've seen one of those.
So somewhere.
And we're thinking about trying to sneak me in.
There it is.
Maybe if I throw a shoe. I'll take a shoe off and throw it inside Canada.
I need to go get my shoe.
Like, does your shoe have a passport?
So we're all hanging out here. We got about 35 minutes before we hop on the ferry across to Coupeville from Port Townsend, Washington.
I don't know the ferry's name yet. Could be any guy.
Could be anybody.
You're giving us all rides on his back.
My guess is on Michael. That's the name that's the name of the ferry.
I thought it was no, but he's the ferry we're riding across.
He's the ferry we're riding across on. But motorcycles get preferential loading because they have to be up front. But here is the ferry we'll be getting on. So I'm guessing we will drive down here. Load up on the ferry down there.
1999.
So I'm a party like it's 1999.
Your trip
Trip meter will flip 1999, you say.
at 1999.
1999.9.
I am currently at 99,205. So 99,205.
That's where you're at, 99205?
That's where I'm at.
My trip meter is at 1978.1.
1978. So far we've done 1,980 miles.
Yeah. Ooh! On the way back, though, I will cross at some point. Right now I'm at 33213. So at some point I'll hit 33333. And so I'm probably going to pull over and do some cocaine.
Why does that?
Or maybe find a nice place with some black tar heroin. Have a nice handy and a Thai massage parlor.
So
And,
does that make my bike 3 times as good as yours? Because mine will be at 99999.
Yeah, whatever that happens, celebrate how you want, bro. Also, I'm gonna do some autoerotic asphyxia.
Oh, good for you.
I'll kill Bill myself. Be a nice way to exit.
Look at those beasts.
I clean mine every time every opportunity, so it's almost like there's not much different. You know what? Comparatively, yeah, mine looks better. Cleaner, I should say.
I do like the look of mine better, but
No, I'm talking about bug-wise.
no, I know. But it made me think.
It made me think how much
About
better
something that you didn't say.
how much better his bike is compared to
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, you know what?
Your bike is your bike. My bike is
Exactly, that's what I said. I'm biased.
choosing between your wives.
Right.
I will take them both.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, sorry, good luck with that.
There's no name for that though, is there? Like the two guys is the London Eiffel. Okay, 2 girls, 2 guys, London Bridge. 1 girl, 2 guys, Eiffel Tower. But there's nothing for 1 guy, 2 girls.
Menage. I
It's
don't
just a
know.
good time.
Just a good time. Just a good time.
Good time.
Yeah.
So you're going to Bellingham.
Yeah, and then just
Oh,
to
you
get
gotta follow me. I'll take you a nice route.
Oh, not tonight. Tonight we're staying in Anacortes.
Oh, you're
yeah,
staying
yeah.
in Anacortes.
But that would be cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there like because I just saw on the map, I just saw the 20, or just like an off-road or a byway.
There's into Bellingham. Once you get off of 20, you can take Chuckanut Drive, and that's a really nice bike ride through.
Chuckanut?
Chuckanut, yeah.
It's happening.
Chuckanut.
I rode to Jenny before we boarded. This is my first time on the urban road. I've never been on the road this big before. Bubba would like this road. Wait, can you tell him?
That's the biggest nuclear storage site of nuclear weapons on the coast.
In the coast? This is right over here?
Yeah, right there. No, I crab around here, commercial, and they come up in their little skiffs. Every guy has a mask on with a machine gun, and they ride right up to you. Don't get close over here, you know, or something. It's pretty intimidating.
Wow.
They're serious.
Oh, we're moving bags.
Yeah.
How long has this been going on?
See?
2 minutes.
Oh. Paying attention, I'm so wrapped up in the knot. I just felt a little dizzy. I've never been on a ferry before, so I'm just kind of like.
Well, when you get about halfway out there, it starts rocking and rolling real bad.
Oh, really? Am I being hazed by the Navy guy? I'm a landlubber. So.
No, I'm looking at the water going, what are you talking about? So that's the nuclear site?
Yeah.
Ball out of
Ron.
radio.
Ron?
Radio.
Pete, it's nice to meet you.
That's Mike and Ivan.
Why aren't you guys riding?
Riding?
They're
Well,
our camera crew
Yeah.
for the documentary.
And we have
You
to
guys are doing a documentary.
take all of Radio's gear because he can't fit it on his car.
Can't fit it on.
Hey, I can pack this bike. I just chose not to for the trip.
So is that what you
That
guys
bag.
do for living? Is documentaries?
No, I mean, we both work in the
Stuntman.
entertainment industry. Yep, I do
Actor.
stunts and acting and that kind of stuff. But I also coach football, which is what I'm going to do when I get to Minnesota.
Okay.
But yeah, radio is a
Stand-up.
Oh, really?
I gotta switch off. I gotta switch off now. Not as funny. Not as funny as Brian, apparently. But I have my moments. Yeah.
You have a moment or two. Okay. Funny is good. Yeah, all right.
Show them the picture of your bike before you.
Oh, God,
This is less.
You know what? It's I think I actually have it on the computer.
Oh, you.
now.
Oh, you try. You
I
moved and
downloaded
saved
it.
that.
But yeah, because I was moving from LA to Minnesota, there was like several items, a couple sweatshirts, this and that. That after the truck leaves, I'm like, okay, how am I gonna fit this on the bike? So I thought, I think I could get it. So I wrapped them in basically big garbage bags because I had shipped everything, including my bags, off to Minnesota already. And I had 2 garbage bags, one on top of here and one on top of here. And then I had a bungee to the top. And I'm driving down the freeway at like 80 miles an hour, and I look over, and they slid from the top of the bags to the side of the bags. And they're just flapping in the wind. And I'm
The bungee has them. They got tighter and held them.
Yeah.
From falling off.
I'm thinking there's no way I'm going to be able to go 1,500 miles with these things, or actually more than that. Total mileage I'll do will be about 4,500 miles.
So you bought a roll of duct tape?
So I stopped at
Ran around the bike.
I stopped at a buddy's place and repacked everything and was like, this is what I can take.
To the top? Top of the deck?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Never been on a ferry before.
All right, better check it out.
Yeah. I know we're like newbies. Like we're like, ooh. Bicycles push only in case you were trying to ride it. Or I guess you try to ride it down.
Try to ride it. How do we get up there?
Probably the stairs.
Well, yeah, but it's a nice.
Really?
On my shoulder.
Even that, like, I feel like even yours, like, you try to, like,
Cafe.
Probably for longer journeys than the 6-mile one we're on. No 3-hour tour. Even I'm cold up here. I'm gonna go get my sweatshirt.
Okay.
Oh, that's a challenge. Or else you get smashed on this.
I'm just looking over. It kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, right for this one, my bike is showing 194. So yeah, it's gonna be a good jaunt. So two things. Do you remember that joke about the two campers getting approached by a bear, and the one bends down, starts tying his shoes, and the guy says, "What are you doing? You can't outrun a bear." He says, "I just have to outrun you."
Yeah.
So here's what you do. You pretend you're tying your shoes, okay? You come up with some honey, you smack it on his chest and run off the direction. Set him up. And then he told a story that I heard. What was it about the, without giving away the end, the one in Alaska with the guy, the cop, where someone comes by and tells
Oh
the guy,
yeah. No. It was okay. So there was
This is
the
Pete.
northern
He's
part.
He's the guy.
Hi.
Hi,
Peggy.
I'm Peggy.
Nice to meet you. Here, you hold this. So
You don't mind if we film, do you?
this isn't a joke. This is actually a true story. So there was a young man who had gotten hired to work for the oil company up in northern Alaska, so he flies up there. He figures I'll get up there. I'll find a place to stay, and I'll probably rent a car or buy a car for the time being that I'm up there. And so he gets up there, and it's a small town, and then there's like some outskirts, little areas or whatever that's not too far away. Well, in town, it was a lot more expensive to live in town, so he got a place about a quarter mile away outside of town. And it was, it wasn't that far of a walk, so he just decided he was going to walk to work every day. Well, the first day he's walking into work, he's walking down the road, and this police officer comes up next to him and says, "Excuse me, sir, but I need you to get in the car." And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "Just get in the car." He's like, "Nah, I mean, it's cold out, but I'm okay. I'm getting my exercise. I'm just walking into work." He goes, "No, sir, you really need to get in the car now." He goes, "I just passed, and about 500 yards behind you, there's a police car. He's like, "So you need to get in the car." The guy's like, "Okay." He got into town, went to work, got out of work, bought a car, drove back and forth. But first day into work, he's walking into work, and there's a polar bear hunting him. It wasn't just that; it was hunting him.
Like my worst nightmare.
Right?
Yeah. Well, that's what it's saying. He wants to do so. I mean, she doesn't mind riding the long distance riding, but he wants to take a trip up to Alaska. 1,800 miles.
Pan Am Highway is maybe a lonely road, and it's 2,000 miles.
Yeah,
and
you're talking about going driving to Alaska.
on the bike.
Yeah.
So if there was a bear behind us,
Yeah.
I can guarantee you I would climb over him and sit on the handlebars. Okay?
In Denali, I don't know if you guys ever been up there.
Yeah, we just came back.
Okay, so in Denali, there's no trails. There's one road that goes in and one road that goes out, and then if you want to go for a hike, you just wander off into the woods. And my wife and I decided we were going to get off the bus and walk back to our campsite because we knew this one river followed and came up right behind where our campsite was.
Yeah.
And so we're wandering through the woods, and my wife is awfully chatty, a little bit more chatty than she normally is. I mean, she's, we talk and stuff like that, but in this instance, she was very chatty, and I didn't notice that much until she mentioned, she's like, this is the first time she's really felt vulnerable going on a hike because...
That's the best thing to do, though, is to
and
talk.
that's why she was talking so much. She was like, yeah, I've been talking so much because I know there are grizzlies around, and there are moose around, and there are elk,
Yeah.
So she was like, she wouldn't shut up, and in the meantime, I'm thinking, shh, I'm trying to take some pictures,
We need to go.
Oh,
Was it?
We're
We're newbies.
Last night the cleaners came through, holy shit. And well, the gardeners came through, cut up a bunch of stuff this morning. And as you can see by his bike, they basically just blew all the shit into his tires and onto his bike and
inside of it.
Inside of it.
Like in here, like on here and shit.
The chain is all.
It got dirtier hanging out here in the parking lot than it did the whole trip.
What's up?
If I were going home now, instead of going on for a little bit longer, 2000 and almost 15. Web set up for 2014.9.
Right. That's funny. Last night we drove past here on the other side, and the bay was really calm and flat. Not quite glass, but pretty close. And the lights were all lit up on the power station that we're about to pass by. It was pretty cool. I don't know if the camera got it or not, but that's the power station I'm talking about. They took the freeway, I bet. Did you guys take the 5?
What's that? We took a portal.
All right. Put this somewhere safe and sound next to my expired license that I've had this whole time. Come on. Brown bear's coming in for the real thing. You're the man, dude.
Brown bear.
Good drive. Yeah, that's, I can't remember what movie that's from, but it's Brown Bear. Mike, I know you have no empathy. Look forward to those pictures, man.
Yeah. Well, you gotta come get your shit from me.
Oh, wait. But so you're not gonna leave it at Mike's, not in your car?
He's an OC. He's in Orange County. So.
Oh, so you'll have it in. Okay, you'll have it in.
Yeah. When I drop him off, I'll drop off everything.
Okay. I'll leave you some of those baby wipes. Or no. Lysol wipes, which you should not be using on babies. Dude, for real.
Seriously, thanks for coming.
Hey, I almost did it when you asked, but then like you brought it up again. We already covered how I got here, but man, I said it a little bit in the recap last night. But I am a better person, and a bigger person.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I believe you should, if you learn, teach and learn every day. Teach and learn every day if possible. If you went to bed the same way then you woke up, you wasted a day. You know, and I changed every day because of you guys. Not always in good ways. but yeah, man.
Yeah. I appreciate your bad influence on me.
Okay. Climbing stuff?
Climbing stuff. Stitching probably when we shouldn't be stitching. You know, but no, seriously, it wouldn't be the same kind of ride, you know what I mean? Like, you have to do this, so you have to do this with somebody. You know, I mean, you can do it on your own, but you only go so far before it just becomes kind of the same thing. So it wouldn't be as interesting, it wouldn't have been as fun, wouldn't have been as great a trip without you. So I'm really glad you were able to come. You know, so we'll start planning the next one.
Okay, real hard. That's it. Okay. Would it be weird if I sucked on your camel pack?
No. If you're thirsty, go for it.
For real, dude. Seriously.
Thanks, man.
You know you're turning left, right?
Oh, I'm going left?
Yeah.
All right, Pete. You ready?
All right. Ready?
How's it going?
Good, you?
I'm doing all right.
Do you mind just turning it off? And
Oh, no.
taking your helmet off?
Doing what?
Taking your helmet off?
Sure.
Thank you. Where's home, sir?
Well, home is going to be Minnesota. I'm actually moving from LA to Minnesota right now, but I'm taking a road trip to get out there.
Okay. How many days will you be?
3?
Is there anything traveling with you that will stay behind?
No.
Are you currently traveling with any firearms?
No.
Any weapon of knives, mace, pepper spray, stun?
I have a Leatherman. I don't know if you consider that or not.
Oh, that's fine. So you're, where's the bike from?
The bike is currently registered in California. I'm moving from Los Angeles to Minnesota.
Okay.
I haven't registered out there yet because I haven't arrived yet.
Fair enough. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. You too. Visitor center up on the right?
Yep.
Okay, because I got somebody else that came through, but they're checking his car right now, I guess.
Were you in the Navy?
Huh? I wasn't. I love the helmet.
Yeah.
It's a really cool helmet, and you know what? I appreciate those that have served, so
Fair
you know, in the same respect, I was like, you know what? And it matches my bike really well. All right, sir.
Have a good one.
You too. Guess where I am?
Are you in Vancouver?
I'm in Canada.
Woo! Yay!
Welcome to downtown Vancouver.
How will I document any of my adventures without you guys?